This is SunPower on the weekly chart. And a couple of weeks ago, the company announced that it had breached its covenant um, on some debt that they had, which potentially made the debt callable. It sent the stock down 27%. However, on Friday, SunPower shareholders finally got some good news, and we saw the stock move higher. So, what was that good news? Let's get into the article to find out. So, data compiled by S&P Global Market Intelligence revealed the solar company's share price glowed more than 8% brighter over the course of this week. SunPower's latest financing news was a major reason for the uptick. So, at the end of November, SunPower announced a delay in delivering its latest set of quarterly financials to the SEC. This constitutes a breach of a loan covenant with one of the solar power company's subsidiaries. As per agreements the subsidiary had signed, this was to force an immediate acceleration of a chunk of its debt. However, after hours on Friday, SunPower disclosed that it had entered into a new amendment to the loan security agreement it signed with its creditor. Under the term of this amendment, SunPower's subsidiary will receive a temporary waiver until January 19th of next year of that default and any other defaults that might arise from the delay. Now, while this doesn't put SunPower and its subsidiary entirely in the clear, as those entities are still quite indebted, it does stave off the immediate financial threat of an end-of-year default. Meanwhile, happily, SunPower managed to file those quarterly figures with the SEC. A couple of weeks ago, the following day, it received formal notification from the regulator that it had regained compliance with quarterly reporting requirements. All right, so kind of getting back to the charts, it's only right that we zoom out to the monthly chart first so we can get some perspective. As you can see, prices are off from the most recent highs at about $50 back in April of 2001. However, price is back in a band, which we're going to call an accumulation band. And if I was to denote the monthly buyers within this accumulation phase, so what I'm looking at right now is a rally in price, two basing candles, and the rally out. So this becomes the monthly buyers level at about $4.50. So aggressive investors who believe the solar industry is coming back as interest rates decline, now would be a good time to go long. Now on the weekly chart, we see price gapped higher only to gap lower. Why? Well, you have a drop in price, basing candle, and then the drop. So that was a weekly sellers level. However, this level is like a car. This monthly level is like a truck. And so you know what eventually happens if they collide. Meaning the monthly buyers will eventually take out the weekly sellers. Again, it has this accumulation band to support and to serve as confluence. Going to the daily chart, you can see that level a bit better. You had a drop in price, basing candles, and a drop. Price tried to come back, couldn't, before price fell off. But this gap higher, which you'd like to see, we had the buyers and sellers duking it out for a day, and then we had the sell-off. However, for the first time in a while, You have now your moving average starting to level off and starting to point up. Again, bullish. And so again, if you want to speculate, SunPower might be a good way to go. If you buy, look for first target at the weekly sell level at about $6.25. If I zoom out to the weekly chart, you look at your next levels, potentially coming in at the $10 level. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.